So, hello dear students. Today we will discuss new chapter having name aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. So, it is one of the important topic from the paper 2, that is called organic chemistry. Aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. So, without wasting a moment, let us directly start the chapter. Now, everybody see here what happened. Aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. In last chapter we have discussed why particular units are taken together for study purpose, because they have some sort of common type of functional group. Okay, here also same condition is there. Aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acids are called carbonyl compounds. You will realize soon why they are carbonyl compounds, what kind of similarities are there, what kind of dissimilarities are there. Okay, so aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. Aldehyde and ketones are the carbonyl compounds because in the functional group such a type of group is available. Everybody see here, such a type of group is available. This group is called as the carbonyl group. What is the name of this group? Carbonyl group. Carbonyl group. Okay, this is the carbonyl group. So in the functional group of aldehyde, like this, R C double bond H. Okay, so this is your aldehyde. In the functional group of ketone, R C double bond O R. Everybody see here, this is your ketone and this is your aldehyde. Okay, what is the common in them? This is the carbonyl group, this is also a carbonyl group. Therefore they are known as, they are called a carbonyl compounds. They are known as carbonyl compounds. About the carboxylic acid, let us talk afterwards. Okay, so what happened? See here, in aldehyde and in ketone there is a presence of carbonyl group. That's why these are the carbonyl compounds. Okay, now what happens? See here, so this is the carbon of the carbonyl group, therefore this is called as carbonyl carbon atom. Carbonyl carbon atom, and this is called as carbonyl, everybody see here, carbonyl oxygen atom. Carbonyl oxygen atom, this is your carbonyl carbon atom. Okay, so without wasting moment, directly we start the aldehyde. Okay, now everybody see here, what are aldehydes, what are ketones, how are they classified? This is important. Okay, what are aldehydes, what are ketones, how are they classified, what is their nomenclature, what is their methods of preparation, what is their chemical property. Let us see step by step. Okay, so aldehyde, ketone, and one more thing is there. What is that? And carboxylic acid. Okay, so aldehyde, everybody see here, I am starting right from aldehyde. In aldehyde functional group, the structure of functional group is like this. Okay, in aldehyde what happened? This carbon atom must be attached to one of the other. In aldehyde, this carbon atom must be attached to one alkyl group and one hydrogen atom. Okay, here the role of hydrogen is very important. Role of hydrogen is very important. Okay, so here what happened in aldehyde, this hydrogen must be there, and this R value can be altered, can be changed. Okay, in first case R must be equal to 1 hydrogen. In second case R will be equal to methyl group. In another case R will be equal to CH3, CH2 and CH3 and so on. Okay, so here everybody see here, in aldehyde what happened? Carbonyl group must be attached to one hydrogen and one alkyl group or sometime aryl group. Okay, so this is about the aldehyde. Okay, and the name of the functional group in the aldehyde is called as formyl group. What is this? Formyl group, or simply aldehydic. Okay, aldehydic carbonyl group. Everybody see what I am saying? Aldehydic carbonyl group, or simply formyl group. Okay, for example, we have a lot of example. For example, everybody see here, so aldehyde RCOH, general structure. Okay, then this is your aldehyde, first member having name formaldehyde. Okay, I am writing in abbreviation form. Okay, formaldehyde. After that we will write CH3, C double bond O and H. This will be your acetaldehyde. And as the chain of carbon, the length of chain of carbon increases, the name will be changes, name will be altered. So this is brief introduction of the aldehyde. Similarly, let's go for the ketone. Now what happened in ketone? Everybody listen here. Now what is this? This is the general structure of the aldehyde. Now we can convert same structure into the ketone. How? If we replace this hydrogen atom, with another alkyl group. Okay, let us write here R dash. Okay, this type of structure belongs to ketone. I mean to say this is called a ketone. This is called what? Ketone. Okay, I will define them later. Okay, just listen here everybody. So in what happened in ketone, this carbonyl carbon atom is attached to two more alkyl group or aryl group. Alkyl group or simply your aryl group. Okay, for example, let us write first member of the ketone, CH3 double bond CO and CH3. What is this? This is your acetone, dimethyl ketone. In nomenclature we will see in detail. Okay, now what happened? Everybody see here. What is the basic fundamental difference between aldehyde and ketone? Everybody see here. This is your aldehyde. In aldehyde, this carbon atom must be attached to hydrogen atom. This hydrogen cannot be replaced. If so, it is no more aldehyde. And in ketone, what happened? We must write like this: CH3, CO and CH3. Okay, so this is the functional group, belongs to the ketone, having name oxo. What is the name of this group? Oxo, or simply ketonic carbonyl group. Ketonic carbonyl group. So this is about the introduction of the ketone. This is about what? Introduction of the ketone. Now everybody see here. So in this way we have started the aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. Now what is meant by carboxylic acid? Again we introduce simply carboxylic acid. See here everybody, carboxylic acid. Okay, so this is the bifunctional group. What did I say? This is your bifunctional group. Why? Because it is the combination of carbonyl group and hydroxyl group. What did I say? Everybody see here. R, C double bond O and OH. Okay. Now we know what is this. This is your carbonyl group. Carbonyl group plus. What is this? Everybody know. In last chapter we have studied them. Okay. It is your hydroxyl group. Hydroxyl group. Okay. Therefore, in carboxylic acid, two functional groups are present. Therefore, it is called a bifunctional group also. Okay. Now everybody see here. Carbonyl. Here we have taken the word carbo. Okay. And from hydroxyl we have taken the word oxyl. So combine them. What will happen? It will become what? Carboxyl group. Okay, so this is your carboxyl group, as it contains carbonyl group. It is also belongs to the carbonyl compound. Okay, so let us have one example like aldehyde and ketone. Okay, replace this R with first member, that is hydrogen. It will become what? Formic acid. Okay, if we write CH3, it will become acetic acid. Okay, as the length of carbon chain increases, name will be altered or name will be changed. So this is simple introduction of the aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. Now we will switch on another type of introduction or definition or some explanation of aldehyde and ketone. Now what are aldehydes? Aldehydes are also defined as the first oxidation product of the primary alcohol. Okay, first oxidation product of the primary alcohol, because we know very well what happened. RCH2OH. What is this? Primary alcohol. Okay, primary alcohol. Which on oxidation? We know very well what is the oxidizing agent. K2Cr2O7 and dilute H2SO4. It will give you aldehyde. Okay, so this is your aldehyde. So how to define aldehyde? Aldehydes are first oxidation product of the primary alcohol. Okay, definition of the aldehyde is the first oxidation product of primary alcohol. So this is your aldehyde. Similarly, we can go for the ketone. Okay, so for ketone, ketones are nothing but first oxidation product of the secondary alcohol. Okay, see here, this is the secondary carbon atom to which OH group is attached. It is called as 2-degree alcohol. 2-degree alcohol. So under same condition, K2Cr2 as it is condition is there. Okay, we will get here R, C double bond O and here R. Everybody see here. This is the identification of the aldehyde. Must be hydrogen must be there. Here in place of hydrogen there is a alkyl group. Okay, so this is your ketone. So how to define aldehyde and ketone? Aldehyde and ketones are defined as aldehydes are first oxidation product of the primary alcohol and ketones are the first oxidation product of the secondary alcohol. Okay, now let's go for the classification of the aldehyde. Okay, classification of the aldehyde. So listen carefully what I am saying. Classification of aldehyde. Okay, so what happened? There are two types of aldehyde. Basically, there are two types of aldehyde. Which one? First one is the aliphatic aldehyde. Aliphatic aldehyde, and second one is the aromatic aldehyde. Okay, aromatic aldehyde. Now, first we will see aliphatic aldehyde. What is mean by aliphatic aldehyde? For that, we will go for the example first. From that, we may define that case. Okay, so everybody see here. For example, CH3 C double bond OH. Okay, now everybody see here. This is the example of second member of aldehyde family having name acetaldehyde. Okay, so here what happened? This carbon atom is attached to the sp3 carbon atom. Okay, this carbon is sp3. Now this carbonyl carbon atom is attached to the sp3 carbon atom. So whenever carbonyl carbon atom is attached to the sp3 carbon atom, it is the example of the aliphatic aldehyde. Now everybody see here. Acetaldehyde, if we increase the chain like this, it will become what? Everybody see here. This is the propionaldehyde. Okay, similarly we can write butyraldehyde, valeraldehyde, etc. Okay, so these are the aldehydes, I mean aliphatic aldehydes. Okay, exceptional cases there. For example, see here HC double bond OH. Now everybody see here. This is also an example of aldehyde, first member of aldehyde having name formaldehyde. Now why did I say exception? Because I said in aliphatic case what happened? Carbonyl carbon is attached to the sp3 carbon atom, but here there is a hydrogen. Why? Being a first member, there is only one carbon atom. That's why here we have written the hydrogen. So this is the exceptional, but it is also a aliphatic aldehyde. Okay, similarly we will go for the aromatic aldehyde. What is mean by aromatic, or what are the aromatic aldehyde? Aromatic aldehyde. First one aliphatic, second one is aliphatic. So aromatic means simply there is a matter of benzene ring. Okay, whenever aldehydic group is directly attached to the benzene ring, that becomes the example of aromatic aldehyde. For example, see here. Okay, so I have drawn benzene here. If I write CHO group like this, CHO group means what? Aldehyde group. You can write in this way, or simply you can split this like this. Okay, so what happened? This carbonyl carbon is directly attached to the benzene ring. That's why it is the case of aromatic aldehyde, and its name is benzaldehyde. Don't worry, we will see in case of nomenclature one more time. Okay, so this is your benzaldehyde. First example. Now I am turning this first example into the another example. Okay, if I write here OH, still it is the aromatic aldehyde having new name. What is its name? Salicylaldehyde. Salicylaldehyde. In this way, we can write the nomenclature. One more example of aromatic aldehyde is there. Everybody see here. If I write like this, okay, this is your aldehyde group having name formyl group. If I write here nitro, okay, now ortho, meta and para. Therefore, what we will write? P nitro, para nitro, benzaldehyde. So this type of examples are belongs to the aromatic aldehyde. Okay, so this is the classification of aldehyde simply. Similarly, we can classify ketone. Okay, So listen carefully. Classification of ketone. Here again, similar to aldehyde, we have two types of ketone here. What are that? First one, aliphatic ketone, and second one is the aromatic ketone. Now, before going to start aromatic ketone, first let us see the aliphatic ketone. Simply straight chain compounds are there, and in between that carbonyl group is attached. Okay, similar to aliphatic aldehyde, here also carbonyl carbon atom is attached to the sp3 carbon atom. See here everybody, let us discuss first one, CH3 C double bond O and CH3. Okay, its name is acetone, dimethyl ketone. Okay, so this is aliphatic. If I write like this is aliphatic ketone. If I write like this is aliphatic ketone. Got it? Now these are the examples of aliphatic ketones. Now what is mean by aromatic ketone? Suppose in ketone there are two alkyl groups. Okay, in ketone there are two alkyl groups, R C double bond O and R dash. These R and R dash, they are alkyl group or aryl group. Okay, they may be same or they may be different. So before aromatic ketone, again aliphatic ketones are of two types. I just forget to explain. Aliphatic ketones are of two types. Okay, simple, or you can say symmetrical ketone, and here what is that? Mixed or unsymmetrical ketone. Now what is mean by symmetrical and what is mean by unsymmetrical ketone? Now everybody see here. For that, for example, I have two ketones here, CH3 C double bond O CH3. No doubt it is ketone. CH3 C double bond O CH2 and CH3. Now very fine difference is there, very simple, very noticeable difference is there. Now round this carbonyl carbon atom, two alkyl groups are same. Such a type of ketones are called as the simple ketone or simply symmetrical ketone. Okay, having name acetone. Now see here, round to this carbonyl carbon atom, here there is a ethyl group and here there is a methyl group. So these two alkyl groups are not same, not similar. Therefore such a type of ketones are called as the mixed. Okay, mixed ketone or simply we can say unsymmetrical ketone. Okay, what is the name? Ethyl methyl ketone, common name ethyl methyl ketone. So I will cover nomenclature later. Okay, so this is about the aliphatic ketone. So aliphatic ketone further classified as simple or symmetrical ketone, mixed or unsymmetrical ketone. For that we have shown this example, difference in the example. Okay, now next category of the ketone, what is that? Aromatic ketone. Everybody see here, aromatic ketone. So we clearly got the meaning of aromatic ketone. Whenever we say aromatic, there is a matter of benzene ring. Okay, so everybody see here, R C O and R dash. Okay, if one of the alkyl group is benzene ring, if one of the alkyl group is the benzene ring, okay, in that case it is called what? Aromatic ketone. So sometimes both the alkyl groups may be benzene ring. Okay, let us see how. Everybody see here, this is the very fine example of ketone. Okay, so this is called what? Di or simply biphenyl ketone, aromatic ketone. Another possible example is there. See here one is benzene ring, one is alkyl groups. Still it is the aromatic ketone. Okay, having name acetophenone. So this is the simple classification of the what? Simple classification of the ketones. Similar to that, aldehyde ketone and carboxylic acid. Now before going to classify the carboxylic acid, let us go for the nomenclature of aldehyde and ketone first. Okay, so aldehyde. So aldehyde, first type of nomenclature, that is called what? Trivial system. trivial, that is also called common name system, and second one is the IUPAC. Okay, IUPAC. Now everybody see here. I will write some aldehyde here. HCHO, CH3CHO, CH3CH2, CHO, CH3CH2, CH2, CHO, CH3, CH2, 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 CHO. Okay. So common name of the aldehydes are taken from the common name of their corresponding carboxylic acid. Corresponding carboxylic acid means what? For example, this is the first member of aldehyde. Its common name is what? Formaldehyde. See here. Formaldehyde. Its common name is acetaldehyde. You must remember this thing, okay, permanently. The common name of the next compound is propionaldehyde. Propionaldehyde. Next one is what? And as normal chain is there, butyraldehyde. Next one, and valeraldehyde. Okay. So what I am saying, the common name of aldehydes are taken from the common name of their corresponding carboxylic acid. Corresponding means what? I will discuss first case. Now, such an acid which contain one carbon atom, as in formaldehyde. Okay. So the carboxylic acid which contain one carbon atom is called as formic acid. Now how formic is there? Let us see in case of carboxylic acid. Okay. So formic acid, from that formic acid word, here there is taken formaldehyde. Okay. Formic. See here. Formic acid. Okay. So formic. From that IC acid, just remove it. What will happen? Simply form is there. Add aldehyde. It will become the common name. Similar to that, acetaldehyde. Sorry. 2 carbon containing carboxylic acid, acetic acid, acetaldehyde. 3 carbon containing carboxylic acid, propionic acid, propionaldehyde, and so on. Okay. So these are the common name of the aldehyde. After that, how to write the IUPAC name? IUPAC name is very easy. See here carefully what I am saying. So while writing the IUPAC name of the aldehyde, what happened? Alkane. See, alkane. You have to simply substitute E with word Al. It will become what? Alkanal. Alkanal. Okay. So finally it will become what? Alkanal. Now one carbon is there. So one carbon containing alkane, methane. So it will become what? Methanol. Am I right? Methanol. 2 carbon containing alkane, ethane. Therefore it will be ethanol. 3 carbon containing alkane is propane. Therefore it will be propanol. Okay. What is this? And butanol. What is this? You should not write N after. Why? Because this is always normal. Okay. After that here, yes, pentanol. So in this way we have to write the IUPAC name. Okay. Now we will discuss some different type of example belongs to the aldehyde. Okay. So listen carefully what I am saying. Aldehyde. Similar to that. Just these are the simple series. After that, okay, what happened? CHO. Very important example. Aromatic aldehyde. Its common name will be benzaldehyde. And its IUPAC name will be again benzaldehyde. So what happened? Everybody see here. This IUPAC name is also granted by IUPAC system. This common name benzaldehyde is also considered as a IUPAC name. Therefore benzaldehyde. Again, if we want to write the another possible IUPAC name of this structure, this molecule, it will become what? Benzene. See here. Benzene. Okay. E must be replaced with what? Al. So it will become what? Benzenol. Again, one more possible name is there. Okay. See here. Benzene carbaldehyde. benzene carbaldehyde. This functional group is also called as what? Carbaldehyde group. Therefore, benzene carbaldehyde. Okay. Another example. Everybody see here. CHO, CH3. Yes. Artho meta para. Everybody know this is toluene. Yes or no? This is toluene. Therefore, its common name will be O. O stands for artho. Tolulaldehyde. Okay. Then what about the IUPAC name? Number 1, number 2. Yes, it will become what? 2-methyl. What is this? Benzaldehyde. Okay. So many more examples are there which are of interest. See here, what is this? Everybody know? CHOOH. Very popular common name is there. What is that? Salicylaldehyde. Continue. Salicylaldehyde. What is the IUPAC name? 1, 2. 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. 2-hydroxy. Continue the name. Benzaldehyde. Okay. Again, one more possible example is there. See here. If we have written here chloro, it will become what? Now, every time common name is not possible. So simply we write the IUPAC name 1, 2, 3, 4. It will become what? 4-chloro benzaldehyde. 4-chloro benzaldehyde, etc. Okay. Now, so in this way you can go through the textbook also. Many more possible examples will be there. Now let's go for the ketone. Okay, ketone. Again, first member of ketone, general structure for the ketone. See here, RCOR. Okay, so just we have to, means we must know how to draw the structures first. Okay, CH3, CO, CH3, first member. After that, CH3, CO, CH2, CH3. Many more possible examples are there. Okay, CH2 and CH3. What is the common name? See here, common name. Just like ether. Remember ether. Dimethyl ketone. Okay. Now here it is methyl group. Here it is the ethyl group. Okay. So alphabetically we have to write here. So what will happen? Ethyl methyl ketone. Common name. Ethyl methyl ketone. Now here again symmetrical ketone. It will become di. What is the group? Ethyl. Diethyl ketone. So writing a common name of ketone is very easy, as like this. Okay. After that we will write the IUPAC name. So listen carefully how to write the IUPAC name. Okay. So again go for the alkane. Okay. So while writing the IUPAC name of the ketone, E of alkane must be replaced with the word 1 along with the position of carbonyl group. So here you have to mention the position. Okay. So everybody see here 1, 2, 3. 3 member carbon, 3 carbon member alkane is the propane. Therefore propane. Got it? E replaced with word O and E. What is the position of carbonyl group? 1, 2, 3. So therefore it will be prop 2 ONE. Now again, if we look this example by another side, what will happen? The position of carbonyl group cannot be changed here. It means it is fixed. Therefore, what will happen? We can also write the name of this compound like this, propanone. No problem. Why? Because this 2 position is always constant. Here, give numbering. You have to write numbering in such a way that the carbon will get the least number. Therefore, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will become what? But. Okay. Position 2 ONE. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will become what? 10, 10. 3 ONE. In this way we have to write the name. Okay. After that, let us have some aromatic ketone. See here carefully, aromatic ketone. Okay. diphenyl ketone. Common name. IUPAC name. This is your common name. Okay. What is the IUPAC name? IUPAC name. Benzophenone. Okay. Benzophenone. Next example, very easy, very important. CH3. Again aromatic ketone. Now what is the IUPAC name? What is the common name? Okay. So here we can write, see here, common name first, methyl group, and this is phenyl group. Therefore, methyl phenyl, common name, ketone. IUPAC name, it is the acetophenone. Many more examples will be there from your textbook. You have to study. Okay. So sometime in examination, definitely questions will be there from the nomenclature area. In that case, we should know the possible common name as well as IUPAC name.